Okay, let's be real. Do you ever feel like your biggest, most ambitious digital ideas are just stuck? Caught in this tangled web of old, complicated infrastructure? It's a super common story. But you know what? It doesn't have to be yours. We're going to break down exactly how you get free.
See, the real secret isn't just about updating your tech for the sake of it. It's about totally transforming your business. We're talking about making a strategic shift, modernizing with a crystal clear vision for what you want to achieve, not just, swapping out old boxes for new ones.
So what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, it means rebuilding your applications so they're born for the cloud. It means bringing all your data together into one smart, single source of truth. And this is the big one, the real game changer. It means running your code without ever having to manage or even think about a server again. These are basically the pillars of a modern digital engine.
And the business results? They're huge. Just imagine launching new features, new products, almost twice as fast as your competition, all while making sure your systems are always, and I mean always, on for your customers. That's the kind of real-world impact we're aiming for here.
Now, a transformation like this, it doesn't just happen by accident, right? It all starts with a proven plan, a blueprint that's based on actual data from your own environment. It maps out exactly where you are today and charts the smartest, most efficient path to get you where you want to be.
And the best part is, you're not doing it alone. This whole journey is powered by absolutely world-class technology from Google Cloud. And it's delivered with the deep expertise and incredible scale of SoftChoice, which is now a worldwide technology company.
So let's dive a little deeper into that labyrinth we talked about. What's the real cost of just standing still and getting stuck in the old ways of doing things? Does this sound familiar to you? Your digital team comes up with a brilliant, game-changing idea for a new app, but they're stuck. They're in a 6-month waiting line for a custom integration with some ancient system. And just like that, innovation grinds to a halt. Or how about this one? You just know you have incredibly valuable data, all these customer insights, operational trends, but it's trapped. It's in different systems, different clouds, maybe even locked away in a bunch of different spreadsheets. You can't see the whole picture, and if you can't see it, you can't make the best calls. And here's the one that really hits the bottom line. Are you really spending 4/5, 80% of your entire IT budget just maintaining old hardware and patching legacy software? Think about that. It leaves practically nothing left over for innovation, for building what's next for your customers. Okay, so this slide really lays it all out. These are the two realities, the two different paths you can take. Down the legacy path, you're looking at huge capital expenses and deployments that take weeks, if not months. But on the modern path, you're seeing a 30% drop in operating costs and deployments that happen in minutes. You go from manually pulling reports to having these amazing real-time AI dashboards. And this is so important, your team's focus completely shifts from just maintaining hardware to actively innovating for your customers.
All right, so how do you make that jump? It all starts with having the right engine. So let's take a look at the world-class technology from Google Cloud that really powers this entire transformation.
First up, we've got Apigee. Now try to think of it less like a tool and more like a digital factory. Seriously, it takes your core business services, wraps them up in secure, scalable APIs, and basically turns them into digital products that you can offer to partners or even sell. It's how a 6-month integration nightmare becomes a 6-day self-service launch.
Next up, you've got to tackle those data silos, right? That's where BigQuery comes in. It's this incredible serverless data warehouse that lets you analyze absolutely insane amounts of data in seconds. And here's the real kicker. Your existing analysts can start building predictive AI models using the SQL skills they already have. It brings AI to everyone.
And then, to complete the engine, you add the intelligence layer. Vertex AI is where your data goes from being just information to being truly actionable. It gives you access to Google's super powerful Gemini models, which lets you build and roll out sophisticated machine learning and even generative AI agents that can chat with your customers and streamline your operations.
But look, having a powerful engine is one thing. Knowing how to tune it and actually drive it to win the race, that's something else entirely. And that's where the strategic blueprint from SoftChoice comes in. It's what guarantees the outcome.
This really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The goal isn't just to buy some software. It's to achieve a real business transformation. It's about having a partner who is just as invested in your success as you are, a partner that truly owns the result from start to finish. And that ownership, it's all built on this proven, totally transparent framework. First, we assess your environment to build a rock-solid business case with a clear return on investment. Then, we help you fund the project, often tapping into Google's investment programs to de-risk the whole thing.
And finally, our certified architects execute with a methodology that's been proven successful hundreds of times. It's a process that's just designed for success.
So, what does that success actually look like? Let's talk about some real tangible results and how this foundation sets you up not just for today, but for a future that's completely driven by AI. You know, in retail, using data and AI isn't just a theory. For one national retailer, it meant a 15% jump in cross-sell revenue. And why? Because they could finally, in real time, predict what their customers were going to want next.
The impact in financial services is just as wild. Imagine a critical risk report that used to take an entire day to generate. By moving to a modern data platform, that same process now takes just 15 minutes. That's a 93% reduction in time. It means faster, better decisions when it really matters.
And then in healthcare, the impact is, well, it's even more profound. This is about more than just efficiency. It's about using data to find high-risk patient groups so you can get them preventative care, leading to a 12% improvement in health outcomes. This is technology making a real, tangible difference in people's lives.
And this isn't just limited to one or two sectors. You see the same pattern hold true across the board. Whether you're trying to boost conversion rates in retail, speed up diagnoses in healthcare, slash false fraud alerts in finance, or accelerate data queries in manufacturing, the outcome is always about pushing a core business metric forward with data and AI.
So really, what's stopping you from leaving that legacy labyrinth behind for good? The path forward is clear, and it's designed to be super low risk. It all starts with a simple conversation, then it moves to a complimentary assessment of your environment, and it can quickly lead to a funded proof of value where you see the results for yourself, with your own data. The real question isn't if you should modernize, it's how soon can you start writing your own success story.